Oh, I just noticed Animator's off again. But Nubby's here.
Hello.
Oh wait till my fucking stupid thing comes on. Hello, Rex. Alrighty. Anyways, welcome back to another Phoenix Wright trilogy thing. Yeah, as we're going on to the second case, which isn't my all that favorite, but it's Timber's. So yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't even know why. It just is.
Detective, we made it. Whoa, what a relief. Glad the jury's still safe. Oh, it's come so I can see with a pencil. Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been rock solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? Ah! We've been had! Up front, guards, don't on the searchlights! Ah! Better luck next time, gentlemen! I don't know, should I give the freaking Master Mask a goddamn Joker voice?
Why?
It's Batman. It's fucking Batman. Excuse me, I'm afraid I must be leaving now. We shall meet again, Spider-Man. I mean, nailed to the next full moon.
He's not the Joker, though.
I don't care.
He is a cinnamon roll, man.
You're a cinnamon roll.
No.
Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Oh, wait, why? What's going on? Hold on a sec. Let me just get something up. There we go. You can piss off. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? What do you mean by we? We don't even know. You don't mean you and me are. Ah, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Hurley, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. See you, Mr. Nick. Pose, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Oh, fuck. It's still got that fucking urn broken. Green Village. Hey, isn't that? That's right, it's our hometown. Earlier mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Kareem. Exhibit doesn't really actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. First met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl. Pearl Faye. But I usually call her Pearls. She's my cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Crane Village is the home of the mysterious Crane channeling technique. Amaya here is the daughter of the Crane School of Channeling's master. Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her powers with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. Earth Nick, how long are you going to make the two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Watch just how the founding fathers intended it's funny. Lordy Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit. Huh, I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Holy shit! I like there's an actual model sculpture of the whole village right there. Wow, this is awesome! Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dustiest old hanging scroll that was in the Fame Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember that scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary.
No,
I feel
it's
like
an
a
attic.
monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Ah! A monster! You're right! Huh? A monster? Oh, hello again. Good evening. It's good to see you again. I know you. It's nice to see you again too, little miss. Ah! Hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. Really valuable exhibit items are stored away in here. Wow, thank God she's smiling now. It's really been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought I'd be more dramatic if I got worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there to help me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I already am grateful. Whew, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews, handling a huge exhibit. Oh my God, oh, whatever. Like, this must be very tiring. Oh, Lordy Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary. Jesus Christ, how bloody long? 200 years? The works on display in the main exhibit hall. I can't say it. I say it right, then I say it wrong. I'm going everywhere again. Are worthy of the finest museums. Oh, did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. My throat, man. What's up with it today? So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. Exhibition. Exhibition. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exhibition.
Yeah, I'll say it right, then I'll start...
Exhibit.
And then I'm all over the place with the what lines. Time for the finale. Well, we're on the second case. Unless you're talking about the trilogy. Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So, what is with the face she's making? Oh, but while we're here, we can't miss out on the step ladder here. Or is it a ladder? I don't know. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? Yeah, you had it with Maya in the first game, then you had it with Emma in the 5th case. I believe somewhere on the second game, and now here. Yeah, there's a trophy in this. You have to examine step ladders throughout the whole trilogy. There's not many of them. But it's a running joke in the series where it's a little running joke going on. Oh, what the hello? What's this? Mystic Maya, take a look at next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the crane channeling technique, Amy Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the May Branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Oh yeah, I will say that every case, maybe except the 3rd, is very relevant to everything. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Well, maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the crane I'm not saying that. It's a... Even if you told me how it's spelled, I'll probably forget it. It's a criminal... Oh my god, what is with my fucking... What is with my English today? It's a criminal sword. Oh, fuck it. It's not a real weapon.
Ceremonial.
So ceremonial. There we go. Right. Now, right. Get that in my head. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Fuck off, is it? Oh, foofy. Or phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look. It's already 8. 8. Oh, look. It's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Oh, actually... I've already made the reservations, there we go, at the restaurant on the 12th floor. I don't know what's up with me tonight. I really don't know. Why don't we all dine tonight together? Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine? It sounds so fancy. I have a kid's lunch. Early is dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner? Okay, I'm in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs then? It happened in a very big... Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. I know, right? Once we see some familiar characters, that's it. We're fucked. Mr. Nick, this is terrible! What the... You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak! Give me a break, would you? Maybe my brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. I can even buy a vowel on that sword. It makes me... Japanese, fairly easy to pronounce. You just need to know how to break it into the individual characters. Pronunciation over there. Hold on, let me almost sounds like shish kebab. Hold on. Right, come on, please. Can I just... What's your fucking... Oh, shit. Can they give me like a Can you give me like something I can just tear it? Oh, fuck it. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced they have believed it was the work of the Phantom Thief, Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask? According to the spokesperson, Lordy Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this Phantom Thief. 5th heist? Your security shit! He only targets rare treasures. Lordy Taylor? Well, Nick, what are we gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordy Taylor? You don't think... Yes, now get up, Nick. We're stolen by Master Mask. A most valuable treasure. The Crane's sacred urn was stolen. What? Okay, cool. Let me get my batsuit on and we'll fucking go for him. What do you want me to do? Refresh my memory a little. What's the sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Crane Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Yeah, it's gone now. The soul's gone.
It's like,
namely
you do remember it's broken to shit, right?
Namely, the soul of the mystic Amy Faye, the founder of the Crane channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Ah, yes, that's right. Hold up.
I keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, it's got I am. I think Pearly's been listening to Shadow the Hedgehog's theme from his own game. never knew Pearl was such a edge. I thought that urn had the name Amy written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? Well, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Crane Village, I's hometown. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, the toilet's shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. Wow, taking the piss out of his bald head. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, what? Mr. Nick, your beloved Missing Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how... The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Crane's School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the sacred urn back.
He's not a detective. He's a lawyer.
That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you will find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Masty Mask. Oh, look at that, there's a star on the thing. Nick, make a note of it. Masty Mask. I put a star on it. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
Imagine saying that. Mask, star, the mask.
1 year ago, the murder of Crane Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. This urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved their innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. This urn used to say Amy on it. Pearl broke it with her ball. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm no good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. Yeah, don't worry, even Timber's not good at spelling. Anyway, this is how Glowing
Hey, I'm a
Project
lot better
turned
than
out.
I used.
She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy, it says I am. I can't believe no one noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Okay, well, I guess that's everything we've got. So let's move again. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look anything else has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here. Oh, it's Gumshoe. Hey, you can't poke around here, pal! Oh, wait a minute. That voice. Oh no, not him again. It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? Yeah, I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing here, hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. What are you doing here? All right, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello? It's been a long time. Hello, it's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. That was a good chance for you to try to remember it, right? And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah, good to see you again too, well, I guess. Jesus Christ. Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name, atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Master Mask. I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from the guard at the scene of the crime, pal. Oh, hello, Nathan. I didn't see you there. Nice to see you here. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under the careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? I wonder if Gumshoe would get less disrespect if he went by Richard. Oh yeah, that is it, yeah. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Nasty Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Nasty Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Wait, what? Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspected victims. Underneath those disguises is the true Master Mask. So he's kind
How
of
would he know the bear part?
And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordy Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him in this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the Sacred Urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Wow, so he sends calling cards before he does shit, and he gets a. You know what?
Then why did he place another calling card in the?
I don't know. So why did you call him an ace detective anyway?
That's what I was thinking.
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists So far. On the fourth heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, what? That is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, well, gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is good as he says.
Yeah, it's like it was planned or something.
Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men as on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten as much as a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Well, anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. Oh, he's down in the basement warehouse. Oh. So what's his calling card? Well, here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's the mark on the front? That's Master Masker's signature emblem, pal. You can say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got them on. They didn't mention that. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if the calling card is real or not is by this emblem. That makes sense. When you get famous, there's always intimidators. Mr. Nick, you work for. If you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks, I guess. Poor Pearl, she doesn't know what that even would mean. Alright, let's go see this Ace Detective then. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. See also Apollo Justice of Phoenix. I wonder if Athena will get her own game. That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect that art piece, you know. Welcome to my private little pocket of chaos! Huh? What the heck does that mean? Oh look, it's Penguin. I'm afraid I have a very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh, silence. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zavari! Well, okay, what the fuck? The truth has once again been elegant. I can't say it while doing his stupid voice. I can say it. I can't do it in his voice. Being elegantly. Do you know what? Fuck it. Revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
Fuck you.
Yikes! That's scary. How do you know that? How, you say?
Now you're dressed
the
in the
universal
exhibit.
skeptic would say that is nothing but a question of why. Oh. She could be a side character for Phoenix then, since, well, Apollo has his own law firm now. I'm a traveler of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. Oh, okay. I had no idea that you were the 20th Doctor? What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be done first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is Atme. Luke Atme. Get it? Luke Atme. Funny. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Fey. Ace Spirit Medium. And I am Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? What does the phrase "one short of baker's dozen" come to mind with this guy? So you really as famous as you say? Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Master Mask's arch enemy. The ace detective, look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness. The other are angelic cherubs of light. Oh yeah, if any of you guys are wondering where this whole game takes place, it's in the US, in Los Angeles. But it has all Japanese themes. Yeah, it's set in Los Angeles. Boy, now that I'm really lost. What was he saying, Nick? Well, in America anyway. Maybe they do move all over the place, but it's centered in LA. I've been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I have thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Mijini, to the crime scene. I'm so sorry, I am butchering names today. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Master Mask with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. Japanifornia. They said that the museum gave you incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mask. I know it, and keep it simple, please. Like about how I devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? I'm looking through an Ace Attorney message board and see if anyone figured out what Zavari means. Oh, dude, keep us updated then. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we looked up the most glorious battle. Drill? What the fuck are you doing on a Saturday? I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lordy Taylor? Naturally. Wherever the Master Mask goes, you will find out me laying his elegant traps.
And
elegant traps? More like the Mask out eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. Don't want to get into the reason why you enjoyed that. I'm here for once. What? Drill, I'm happy for everyone that shows up. You goose. But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusions of victory. Work suspension?
What'd you do? Do I even want to know? Did you try to eat somebody?
I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. You just said the wrong pronoun wrong, did you? Could you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course! After all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. He's just Pinocchio! I received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Master Master's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes. You see, the person hired me quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, a worse premonitions were realized. Thank God I got a squish. A calling card, right? Yes, so Ace Detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right here in the warehouse. I am Fred Jones after all, and wait for him alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the Mars get away. Okay, the best answer I see is that the German word that I pronounce Zava works for the immediately. It's true, actually, in fact. And oh, okay. I always operate alone and concealed. One of the sights of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on the duty here are unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Proverb?
Bold to think he has friends.
What's your pronoun? If he says proverb. Adjective. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How? You ask? That'd be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I may know the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up in his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even the one who came through those doors last night, a precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? So does that mean Luke at me is exclaiming, believe like Naruto? That's just not possible. Master calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from an arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we got an ace lawyer and an ace spirit medium and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us, ever. Well, sir lawyer, I've been told that you are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure, but that's right. We got to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I'll repeat you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My office is Earthly Delights, the Acme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, sir lawyer, if you excuse me, I have much to do. Delights? What is fucking Willy Wonka's fucking office? Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? No, we're going to leave you right here, right now. Okay. Let's see. Let's have a look around quickly. That pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. It was so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse of a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of the Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Oh, Maya. Maybe it'd better off. Maybe it'd been better if Master Mars had taken the box too. No, he was like, no, fuck this box! Wait, hold on a second. There's a sword there. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? The shish. All I can see is shit. Shichi Shishutu.
Shito or something like that.
Shit. Fuck it. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews. Shichi Shito. Shichi Shito. Shichi Shito. Probably gonna get beat up. It's probably gonna be freaking announced a lot, isn't it? In this one. Oh, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. I bet that sort of cheat code. I bet that sort of cheat code grabbed the other guy's sword and forced them into getting disarmed. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword, wasn't Mystic Amy holding it last night? Ah! Yeah, she was. And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha! Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed Master Mus with it. Like this. Youch! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even bent than it was before. Oh man, my head. My hair! Ah, dear. Alright, let's look at this computer. Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard those. It has such a cute name. Wow, I never thought someone thinks a computer. It's such a cute name. It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably a trap that detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We must even find a photo of Master Mask. Let's see. Man, I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're swearing an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have learned to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Yeah, I do like how again, the games also take place. Like, this game came out around 2004, I believe, on the DS. Even a bit earlier on the Game Boy. But the year it takes place right now is in 2019 or 18. And yet we got these still computers and, you know, your average first looking cell phones, which is understandable because they didn't know technology would advance.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny that it takes place during the years which we have gone past. And when we reach Apollo, it's going to be taking place in 2024 to 2025. So, yeah, let that sink in a bit. This statue for Mystic Amy is so cool. I want a gold statue for myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I know something strange. What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mystic Amy. The statue of Mystic Amy was this where it was last night? Ah! No, it was right there. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly. I don't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. There's this pink all splodge everywhere. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I didn't do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the colour this outrageous. But this paint has already been dried up. Well then, we should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilt. Huh, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. Okay.
Clearly not the bot.
See, look at Phoenix's phone. Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Hello, Phoenix here. All right, Gumshoe, don't have to turn into Santa Claus. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying you captured Master Mask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered, but I still got him. Master Mask surrendered? That's great. So we can come and pick up the sacred urn. Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you could swim by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Master Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal. So go over here soon. The detention center, huh? Oh, isn't this Timber's favorite fucking character coming up?
Yes.
Right. She gets more excited over this character than she does with me.
Excuse me?
Love you! Oh, hail, Kimby Poo.
That's what I thought.
Hey, pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep, after all, we got Master Right, but, so where's the sacred urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. Get ready. This is the mask. You know, he's right, Nick. He is. If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on the murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get the sacred hand back. Please don't just ignore me! Gods. This can't be him. Who are you? I'm Master Mask, okay? Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delight, the famous Master Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag.
Ron Delight.
So you're the Mask guy? So why is this Timber's favorite character? I have no idea.
I don't even really understand.
It's just Timber in a nutshell. She just likes characters without reason. Yeah, she.
I like the crazy fun
no,
people, okay?
That's wrong. You see, it's complicated, sort of, and sort of, no. If you know what I mean. Huh? What's that? Yeah, once his lines fade, it means he's like he goes like this. If you know what I mean. So you know it's one of those things.
Yeah, he starts mumbling.
When I say wrong, what I really mean is to say that it's not right per se. You see, it's not spelled Master Mask. It's actually Master Mask. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity.
Little springs.
And a major crybaby too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt, am I right? Priceless treasure?
Yeah, sure.
That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes? What is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't keep promises I can't keep. I just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick? Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he said, especially the last part. Mr. Damask, do you know... Do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir. I promise. I will promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn. Right away. Actually, no. I really wouldn't mind telling you, but I'm actually afraid you wouldn't believe me. Enough already. Just tell us something straight. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yes. No. Maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it.
Maybe.
What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, there's just... These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know. What? You forgot I was sinking on a train? Wait a minute. You went on a train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically. That's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than Dahlia painting. Dully painting. Are you really sure this creep is Master Mask? Well, don't call me creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So who's this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that! Oh well, it's his wife. I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to see my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Plazo Pelpi, third floor. Let's go have a look, Nick. To Master Master's hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. I don't believe you're the freaking killer. Or let alone the bloody... anything, really. Yeah, this guy's a fanboy. Wow, check this place out. No doubt about it. This is Master Master's hideout, right? Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right. I'm Desiree. 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 Ah. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky boy and Maya, huh? So can someone tell me why the police couldn't find this good place? Because they're dumb. I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help me my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nicky boy? Oh,
yes, because that's what's weird about it.
About your husband. Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit. By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you were. They said you only earned that you're doing some shady training at law offices now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He keeps insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I don't know what to do. It was me, I stole the urn, he keeps saying, as if it was impossible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know...
Have you seen how you're dressed?
It's a priceless treasure. And he's... You know... Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement? Huh. Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike, going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your own life on the line, you know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
That is true.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risky type, taking type himself. Now, you're right about that. He's definitely not the one for thrills and danger. But I have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes,
Like his other
money.
persona.
Ron is incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it will make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high maintenance wife. So where does this Mr. Delight get all his money from? Ronnie's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
Sure.
He's a security guard. I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? Are you talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at the time of the night. But I remember when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. This couple was crazy.
But the story behind it is amazing.
Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Master Mask? Master Mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep.
Yeah.
What? Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believed that he is Master Mask. What? What are you talking about? Oh, boy. So when did Ron first become Master Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Master Mask. Huh? Oh, wait a second. Look around this room. This place is obviously Master Mask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Master Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he's really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Well, he doesn't. He said he doesn't. She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
That's why he puts on a persona.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Master Marsh after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had a feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. You don't like illegal activity, but moments ago you just said you were on a fucking chase.
Yeah, please, Chase.
Somebody frame my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Mr. Light. Okay, you got it. Just relax and leave it to us. Huh. There's one thing this looks familiar. This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know, it's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway. I think it's a helmet, an alien helmet. Now it looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver, an alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be even more of an adult. That's a new low.
The balloon's chest, I know, is one.
Oh wait, I already did that one.
The recording on the balloon. I know that one is one.
Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know? Wow, that's no fooling you. I want to make my own balloon now. I even let you ride in it, Nick. The emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. It's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Master Mask. Better not tell Maya. She's kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. I believe there is something of interest to examine in this room. Might be later though.
The recorder on the figure. Balloon.
It's Master Mask. There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. I'll be taking this crown now. No, next time, gadget. I mean, gentlemen. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? Gee, who knows? I wouldn't have a single damn clue. Anyway, I think this note here is something. Hey Nick, look on the top of the chair. I did not mean the tape recorder, but that was amusing. Looks like an envelope and a letter. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Mike, you
may
know
not
we
have
shouldn't
jelly,
do that.
but I did.
What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way, you can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important. I was sure it was a clue. I guess I wouldn't mind. Oh well, I think we're done here for the moment. Here you go, you wiener. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Let her give him to Master Mask. Actually, more like taken.
But
even the game's just saying, "What the fuck, my dear Ronnie?"
Even the
you?
game has jokes.
I'm doing. Hey, my dear Ronnie. How are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard. The ink is going to be squeezed out. He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? Our trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. You can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Dimas guy. Well, yeah, but according to Disarray, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it, right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh, please give it to the trick. I'll give you the treasure for your choice in return. What should I do? I'll take his case, obviously. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's the thief. You can't trust him. Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Nick?
Oh, if only he knew.
I was wrong about you. I should have trusted you. Pearls? I can't believe you defend this person after he did to Mystic Maya. I never forgive you, ever! Oh, well... Pearly, wait! Oh, this is going to be ugly. I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I don't mean to cause any trouble. Oh, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls? She says she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Light's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm gonna cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Okay, Nick, let's get the show on the road. Okay, then. Well, let's go here. And Phoenix never gets a lot of prep time. But my lawyer trial is tomorrow. Yeah, he doesn't get enough prep time for things. It's kind of a thing in the lawyer ways, since Mia had to go through that as well. Mr. Nick, well, welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls, you're back too, I see. I went through and bought us a strawberry cake. I can make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls? It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. We have to go through that.
Clearly.
Missing Maya, the tea's ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay, I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. First met Pels a year ago. It was when that murder happened in Crane Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Hey Maya, I always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Korean village custom, sort of. Oh God. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is... Oh, yeah.
She's in jail.
I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too. Maya. My mother's gone too. There are hardly any men in Crane Village. Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, well, they're outside, aren't they? Now you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. That how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did, and that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah. The thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Crane Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh? Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and they just start leaving. Especially if a man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's his father? He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. So your mother's still missing? Yeah, no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Fay, current master of the Crane channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. Yeah, the DL6 incident bit. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, master of the Crane technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fay main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around in the office. Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick. Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Oh, it's okay. I'm the one that's... Well, I'm going out for a nap. I'm going out now for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. But I'm going to show you that I can be useful to... by finding some evidence. Hey, wait a... She runs fast.
She's a child, of course.
Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. I wonder how she is with fighting. Wow. Yeah, this place is weird. This is the detective agency? Looks more like a set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? Looks like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take a look at... Let's take that framed photo back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we have to try back later. Okay, I guess he isn't here then. Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious... urn! Please calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'd do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I could make you another urn. Hold on, just wait. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me. Oh, forgive me. Oh my god. So what did you get? So when did you get the calling card from Master Mars? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. You seem to know much more about Master Mars than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen.
Yeah,
I
you did
trust
it.
my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse? Yes, Lordy Taylor is very serious about their security measures, yet they're so shit at capturing thieves. What is this, taking place when thievery is allowed? It was their way of saying, bring it on the potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night and even left with a massive, nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit more about the security and treasure exhibit? It was my fault! I never should have called this parlory little collection a treasure exhibit anyway! Why do you say that? The item that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it more valuable. What about that contains so mystic Amy? Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Coraine. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Master Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked that everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. She probably would, actually. Alright, let's actually
She just needs a hug.
Yeah, like me.
I would give you way too many hugs and you'd be annoyed.
No, you'd probably kill me. Hello?
No, you'd just be really annoyed with how much hugs.
How lovely it is to see you again, my dear.
Ugh,
Welcome to my
fucking
abode.
weirdo.
Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence!
Fucking bizarre.
I like that little sprite, it's funny. Precisely as I expected. Oh, what is it? Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, am I correct? I think we've already been through this. So my estimations were correct. Zavari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you?
Fucking something.
You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely! This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Master Mars since his very first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his various heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel of Terra of Inman. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security in the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure she said Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordy Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Master Mars manage to steal the urn? That's $1 million question. What is the mask's modus operandi?
What is his reason for stealing the urn?
Mr. Atme, did you know about a sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Mask. Sacred urn? That's nothing to do with this case. But
yes, it kind of does.
What Master Mars stole this time?
Or the
I am
case
a
to
hunter,
begin
sir.
with.
The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourself remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw at to pigeons? I don't like this guy's attitude, Nick.
Well, no, he just willingly admitted to using the urn as bait.
Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we're all but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, we were on the guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Mask. Oh, he lied. He holding secret. Oh, there's only one lock. Okay, we're good. What the?
You would think there'd be a lot more.
Psych-lock? Hey, Nick, what is this psych-lock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. Or breaking their mental locks. I can help them find out what their secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? My, you're the only one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but Pearly has the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Crane Village school someday. So how do you do it? How do you break the psyche lock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out! Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Well, I think we do have things, so let's do it.
I mean, clearly, at least the game thinks you're ready for it, so...
Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well, now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have the proof that someone went through the door last night. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flashes. In its flash. Must have been some kind of computer malfunction. It must be.
It's not even a monocle, it's just a magnifying glass, you dope!
No, it's a wholly glorified one. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned? What? Are you saying that I didn't have to do my duty properly? Detective Atme,
Clearly!
you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? He's hiding it. There must be some reason. Some reason that the desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've just got the piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Master Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were... unconscious, maybe? I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to pull your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think that I, look at me, could be knocked unconscious so easily? The sword proves it. That's... Before the
Yes,
the
glorified
theft,
sharp
this sword
pumpkin
was in the
stick.
hand of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, detective, how about it? Well, I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney.
I like how even the tip of his nose is sweating.
Oh, he is Pinocchio. I can't deny that it may be a small hint of truth in what you say.
Cousin.
So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it. Well, I suppose you could put it that way. The cow struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never... So you never... Oh. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere beside the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind from the screws that made him here. Ouch. Mr. Admin should have his poor head examined. You could say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? Admin is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Master Mask. Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Master Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so. I installed a security camera for such a contingency. Oh.
Don't worry, even I had trouble with that one.
Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is the photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. That's him. Master Mask. The thief can be none other than the arch criminal, Master Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such a brazen crimes.
Brazen
crime? What are you talking about? So what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You need to go there and investigate. Well, how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant minds since when, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go and take a look.
I don't want to look at you. I want to look somewhere else.
But Kimby.
Love you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, for Rocky. Kimby. Hey Nick, remember what Detective Atme said? Yeah, there's a green envelope. Find it now. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. Sure looks like a major clue, alright. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I can't help myself. Please come on in. I'll make you some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I can make it myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guess. Ah! You're... Oh, no. Nick! It's you! And Maya too! What a fluke! Larry! Long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you think this girl... Nick, do you have this girl... Did you and this girl have, you know, something going on? Something? You mean... I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like you like this? And married too? Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been... not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client.
That's not a good thing.
Quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, I don't think we saw Larry in the second game, did we? Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on all times. I'm going to check on my bike. Nice guy, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform from my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you. Women, I don't trust them anymore. Well, this isn't 2019, so yeah. Okay. Wow, it's like they predicted the future. You got dumped again? Well, you know, Benifer? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Catty Tom, and my whole life changed. Benifer? Catty Tom? I never heard either of them. But anyway, dude, Catty Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, yes. Actually, anyway, it sounds like you had a quite adventure. Women, they're so, Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? Oh, what do you mean by that? I'm just naturally born nice guy, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I picked up this last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Hang on. Let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture's in it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all. Oh, I'm pretty sure it is. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is he really is here just to check out Mr. Delight. So you said you found out your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? Security guard, huh? So that's what the uniform was all about. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Oh, why are you asking that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first time of our company building. What was Mr. Light's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card from the security company. See, it's got a serial number on it. See? It's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you were working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Well, why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Oh boy. So you sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use our building I work in. You never know who you run into in these games. Oh, these should surprise you with some recalling characters or a new one. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless.
It's like, dude, you don't have a chance with her in the first.
Oh, let's present this blackmail thing to him. Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about that. About
Alexis.
Alexis? And that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I fought with a friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter's sent to Ron Delight. Whoa! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot. Man, I was totally confused because it says KB security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? Well, that's why I got the part-time job at KB security. What? Sounds like I should really find out some about this KB security company. Huh. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far is this company? Let me see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordy Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB, but security and back. The front delight was at the KG. I keep saying the KGB. I'm literally about to say that. KB security when the robbery occurred, then. Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Hey Nick, your phone. Hello? Is this the right residence? Ah, Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordy Taylor to try and find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me the phone. Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Savari when he's excited. Look at me, ace detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright, I'm a little scared. Alright, let's go, Maya. Well, wait a sec, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like a real cutie. Another one of your, special friends. Say goodbye to Mr. Light for me, would you, Larry?
It's like, 5.
Mr. Nick. Mr. Maya. Pearly. Never thought I'd see you two of you again. Well, she's happy now. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were last here?
You had to try bag in the
Now that
middle
you
of the room.
mention it. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Oh, that's true. Truth be told, I have to admit, I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Wherever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there! He's here! What are you doing, sir lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady an excuse for his own poor behaviour. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Zavari. Shall we say that figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime? Wow, Nick, sounds like he's... Wow, Nick, sounds like it's going to be really exciting. What's going to happen at tomorrow's trial? What's so dramatic? You know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, Zavari! My testimony will prove to you the undoing of the lot of you. Something around and hard during the bloopers for the Dove Phoenix voice actor tried to stop saying sexual jokes. I know. I saw the bloopers. Yes, all of you. I will ask you as the feast co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is far more dangerous threat that you will face during a trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Godot? Oh, yes. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than a death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is the mask. My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Get ready for the best song in the entire series.
Says the sociopath.
Godot's theme. I love his theme. Do you guys want me to carry on for the trial bit? Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that Experiment has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor, who those equal cannot be found in the country but in heaven. Godot, a legendary old myth, men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chances of simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot. It's Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But its prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth, is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fine chance of tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about something like that. Rather surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. So, lawyer, the stage has been set and all pieces are finally in place. What then remains now is for the dance to begin. New prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. All right, since we are going to do the trial, I'm going to go and get a drink because I have sort of.
I will as well.
So, if my fucking controller did not just get stuck, there we go. All right. Well, I won't be that long, so I'll be back.
Rar. I don't know how to be entertaining.
Okay. All right, here we go. Trial 1. That's it. We only got one trial, and then it's back to investigations, and then 2 trials. But after this trial, we end it, and then we'll carry on tomorrow. So let's go! Hey, Nick. What is it? Something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Master Mars Glossy. I bought it. Wow, he's like Santa Claus. You brought this where? From the little tents in the front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me! You screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are gonna go get any less ugly for you. Cause I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! Oh, he's at it again. I sent the corner cards in the lower the table. I admit it! But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you, yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me the guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. There's the honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should speak French. Be speaking French at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is, me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is Master Mask or not. But there's only one thing I'm sure of. He doesn't have the secret urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter this courtroom. For the time being, I guess I have to trust disarray. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? No, I'm not. I'll pass judgment after I hear the argument from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I'm Godot. Here's the theme. Legendary prosecutor. I never lost a case. Ah, he's the one that Detective Acme was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? None. What did you say? I never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I never won before either.
He's not wrong.
Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as a mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law? Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. This guy is
that seems a little,
This guy is a real deal, alright, Nick? Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Professor...
With the fancy
Gobo,
VR headset.
It's not Gobo, it's Godo, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I've only one thing to say before we start. To Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as the weakest link? I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two. Well then, let's hear from the first witness. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is that what you... the important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. Yeah, I've been thinking of what to give Godot a voice, but I really can't. I might as well just give him my own voice, but a bit more sarcastic tone and sorts. Master Mask is the Master Mask is the master of that. The master thief that started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on the Lordy Taylor. His pattern is to always go after the only most precious of art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It only fits his MO to a T. So the actual identity of this Master Mask is... Mr. Godot, what are you... And there is this endless supply of coffees begins. We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed.
I just want to know who is like bartender style slaying this coffee open.
Very well. It's only coffee after all. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you going to do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. Okay. His plan is always to go after the most precious art pieces. Okay, so...
There you go.
What makes this so precious? Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just sharing a little when that question is making me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? Well, that's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn that doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. I mean that in a worse sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Master Mask would normally go after. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the thief of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but... Well, first of all, we know to get this issue cleared up. Was this the last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? This coffee here, my own special blend. I call it Godot numbers 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone intimidating Master Mask's method. A fake. A fake demask? Fake demask? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Prove that the person who appeared at Lordy Taylor that night was actually a fake.
As I sip coffee that I haven't decided upon yet.
Oh, I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior. His point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. Looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordy Taylor that night was in fact fake demask.
There is only one person in the building.
The proof is right here. This looks like a photo taken by the security camera. I feel it closely. You notice something peculiar about it. Ha. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us what you are... Don't break the fourth wall. Hold on a second. Can I?
The crest on it,
yeah,
on
the
the
crest.
neck.
It's right here, of course. You mean Master Mask? I have a piece of reference I would like to, for the court to look at. Is that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have with the security photo is the brooch on the masker's chest. A breach? Here? Bailiff, get my steed! We need to retreat at once! A brooch, Your Honor.
He just casually has a horse.
A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. A clasp. Eh? Ah! I see now! But the Master Mask is in the security photo. Ah! He has no brooch! That brooch is the same as the... That brooch is the same emblem as Master Mask's calling card and serves as a symbol. But the one thief that broke into Lordy Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Master Mask is a fake. I've been fooled again! Let me tell you, this I forgot the name of it, but this theme plays again in Dual Destinies, which is the 5th game. So, and it's more orchestrated, and it's I do prefer that one, honestly. Order, it's true, undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... Hey now, if you're going to have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Ah, the brooch you're talking about? Do you mean this? Pursuit, cornered. There's only a version of it for every game in this series. Yeah, that's it. Ah! That's Master Mask's brooch. Where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? You must mean the Amy Face statue. Well, why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I've always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy's one cool customer. Just keeps getting more. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course, I'm referring to Ron Delight's fingerprints. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Order in the court! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here.
That's what I'm saying, Rocky. Who the hell keeps, like, bartender-style sliding his damn coffee over?
Pass me a drink, bartender. Smash.
That's what honestly kind of reminds me of, to be honest.
I mean, it appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, it must have been a bit struggle. Yeah, it must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh, Phoenix, we have a problem. Bet it's Jake from the dead. He's gonna be pissed like mad after we pour that coffee later. Ha! You mess with Godot, and you get burned.
Dude looks like a fucking bartender too.
He's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm ready to call my next witness. Huh? You done with me? Well, I haven't proved anything yet. Improving your own incompetence, that's good enough. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. Poor bailiff. Poor Gumshoe. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance. Huh? One second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry up. Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What's clear? Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. We have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme, an ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They either be best friends or they tear each other's heads off. I thought on the night of the crime you were alone at the security detail. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is.
Ouch.
Well, he was this guy all by himself anyway. There must be some reason, I'm sure of it. Right then, well done. Tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. It witnessed Santa Claus. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mas, dazzlingly descended upon me. Just as we began to turn, the couch struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Donna swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 20 minutes later, I used my emergency phone to notify the police. Oh, I thought you didn't need them. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that falls within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. Oh, so old-timer, let me explain. We're not speaking of an ordinary thief, but the king of thieves. Aladdin's father. The great Master Mars, my arch enemy. That's what my instincts are, and all my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, right. So... this one's gonna turn. The couch struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. But wait. But hold on. But his brooch has been torn off, so you must have fought. Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Aha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Mask. It is, in point of fact, Master Mask's brooch. As it was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Ah! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's only the thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Oh. Detective Atme, you must have fought the thief that night. So what do you lie in your own testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No, wait just a moment, Sir Old-Timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
Bullshit.
The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much.
Shut up.
Getting me shut up.
Okay.
No, please, you can keep talking. So, are you saying that? I do now. So, are you saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I look at me, agree completely. Impy.
Yes.
Okay. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me, cannot be so easily discombobulated. Oh, fuck me. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed the weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Master Mask? Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me with from behind. It seems like my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes in which case. That can't be good. Okay. Press on his fifth statement. Can you tell us a little bit more what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powerlicious. Powerlicious? I assumed the Acme fighting stance, but I saw the flash for a light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? You're blinded at me fighting style. Okay, let's ask him about this. Why is this at me fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say any more. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to look to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it. That's the at me fighting style.
That's why he still got knocked out, right?
What about that testimony? It was very important, I guess. Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique, after all. Yes, indeed. I remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add the secret information to your official testimony. Okay, I put my back to the wall to fight, but my thieves' blow landed upon my third eye. Objection! Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must run away. Blah, 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 blah. You know.
From behind.
From behind? Huh? But just now you testified that you struck... But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. It seems I made another mistake. Detective Acme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. But what do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid that you were going to help with the security. Yeah. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. Well, that's wrong.
Well, he did call the police, then hid that from the police.
To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly is that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. Defense asserts that... Wow, shall we all go with this? Mr. Amy is Master Mars. Hello, Alia. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective looked at me's true identity is actually Master Mask. I'm doing good, but Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atmey's story. He said... Oh, look who's online. Shall we get him in? He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analysed the crime scene and data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up the clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh, please, that explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atmey. The truth is that you are in fact Master Mask. But, Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Master Mask. This security camera belongs to the Lord Taylor department store. You shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. Oh, you see, no, he is Pinocchio. That's why his nose is long. What... He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as a thief and stole the urn. So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief? Is this true, witness? Aha!
My question... Jeez.
Master Mask MO is a pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective.
Yeah, at least me and Rocky are on the same page. Just kind of scary.
You're very clever to
How
have
the fuck did he hide his nose underneath that flat mask?
You never know. You just never know. I'm impressed, sir, lawyer. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Ning, now's your chance. Yeah, it's time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atmey, when you assume the thief's identity... Godot Blend 102, my personal favourite. Mr. Godot! The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of the whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be hot as the perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this detective. I've been throwing coffee in my face. This court would like to see the decisive proof you have quickly. Huh? Oh, yes, of course. Well, what's the big rush? Are you right, Nick? Amy looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? Decisive evidence that proves Look at Me is in fact Master Mask is yet to be found. He maybe smell like coffee now. I love that animation. That is so funny. Proof? Of course I got nothing. Ah, just what I thought. The man has hold his head up high no matter how bad things get. After all. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertions. This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think hard and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So you come to your senses, have you, sir lawyer? Why do you have a microphone glass of his? Say again? Why do I have a why do you have a microphone glass of his thing? Okay, but how the fuck did he get his coffee cup back? He has hundreds. He has like spares. They go for pause and stuff. Again, I can't think of a counterattack at all. It seems like the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Goodo, if you have anything further... What? Who? I mean, why is it... This is... What does he say, Timber? We can't see because the heart thing's in the way.
I mean, why he thing hit on his eye, that guy in the game? He calls it a monocle, and it's a magnifying glass, and he thinks it makes him look fancy.
It's a magnifying glass monocle of his. Who are you? That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for? I think I found it. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. Oh, there's the urn. No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's the sacred urn. Nick, it's the urn.
And it's in one piece.
Order, order. You, madam, that urn. Where did you find it? You never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants, ace detective. Look at me. Oh, Dessa, you're the best. Well, how'd you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Not with that nose.
Ha. Pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspirations at Detective Atme, consider the young lady there. Your name is Desiree Delate, is that correct? Yes? What about it? Ha! How charming. The lengths of that woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that the stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. Please, madame. Am I saying it right, madame?
Madam.
Madam. Okay, so it is madam. Right,
it's spelled weird.
Please, madam. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we've had been
Lies are
witness to.
lunatics.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Mr. Light, please, Nicky boy, you got to help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I've got to prove that Ern was actually in the Acme Detective Agency. Show fingerprints on the damn thing.
Yeah.
I can prove where the Ern was by the fingerprints on it. No, you were correct. The first time the word Timby is thinking of is mad. Okay. Fingerprints? Oh, come on. Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, sir lawyer. Fingerprints, indeed. Now, go on. Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, if it was I who guarded the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints won't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you going to do now? I've come too far to turn back now. That man must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of the evident person should be on the urn. You wouldn't believe who I need to be pointing at. Me.
Yeah.
So what is this all fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Acme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is important, the investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec, I'm taking it out now. Whoever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Like, balls! Well, hello there! It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard, just like balls. Oh, well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Acme's office.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. Oh, what did you say? It's not what I say, but what Andrew Andrews, the person in charge of the expedition, said. I polished it until it was just going bright, just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Acme Detective Agency. Ha! This blend. Gotta blend 107. I've decided. It's a little too bitter after all. Look at the little mask.
Him and his damn coffee.
Order! I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and... Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Yes, I've finally broken him down.
But did you? Go in. Here we go again.
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to claim on myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy's nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was all me all along. I am the one and only Master Mask. And I hope you enjoyed my little performance.
That's just sad.
He's turned into Penguin or fucking Joker or something like that. Well, Mr. Godot,
I would sit closer to Penguin.
what's Mr. Atmy's condition? He's still in the lobby laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as it seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to burmishing the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching, okay. Besmirching him with the title of thief. Nick, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight wasn't the thief. He's sad that he wasn't one. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. Oh, fucking hell, what? Oh, shut up! No! You're wrong! Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong as much, but I actually not right as to what I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening.
Again.
The thief, the sneaky, odious. Oh god. Odious. Okay. Odious thief.
That's how I'd
He's been stealing all the treasures. It's me! I'm him! I'm the one you want! I'm the thief, I tell you! So do it! Pronounce me guilty, please!
I just like the little springy hair.
I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but the true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry up and punish Judge. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Ha.
That's all you've been doing.
Yes, sir. If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are Master Mask, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir, I'll be happy to. He says he's happy to, Nick. It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Wow, kind of like the, a certain community. Good job, just remember one thing. The boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay then, talk. We're all listening.
It's like, well,
I still haven't listened to his confession. The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night of the iron was stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dazzlingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right here there in the photo. That's me. That's my brooch. I snagged it on the door handle and got torn off, that's all. I don't like the direction this trial has taken. But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway.
That is so true.
You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Godot, you're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colours, I keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask. Thank you so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
Jesus Christ, man.
Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for a cross-examination. Just how bad does this guy want to go in the fucking goddamn... Oh my god.
I mean, his reasoning is spot on, but at the same time...
Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Yes, it does. I lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB's security headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was, in fact, a KB security that night. No!
Springies.
Yes, Timmy, the Springies, we get it. So if the defendant was at KB security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he was has an watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordy Taylor and the KB security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee! Come on now. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one person who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yeah, he's like a little kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there. I didn't have the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO office. No. Ha! That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence, after all. Oh, this stupid kid.
He's not even a kid.
How old is this fucking idiot anyway? 23, oh fucking hell, no wonder. Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB's security at 1 AM at night.
The, ransom. Or not ransom, jeez. Letter. Green.
Yeah, blackmail letter.
Blackmail, that's what it was.
Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? Ah, that's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Oh, blackmail? Yes, basically it says bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, right? At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself in KB Security CEO office, a full half an hour from the scene of the crime. Oh, now he's drinking like crazy.
That's just the chuck.
Order! So when the theft occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. Looks like the perfect case for defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me, well, let's just say that my Godot Bland 107 presses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say that the thief is being blackmailed by the CEO of the security company. But did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not.
When was the time for this?
Huh? What?
When was their time to check out the CEO?
One. Accusing the man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what to think of that? At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There's someone else who can testify.
Fucking idiot.
This is the person who can testify that the key was used that night. Your boy. Who's this useless looking young man? God. You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at this picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked out the memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB security that night. Oh? The question at hand is this key card. Yep, that's the key card that uses the build-out work. According to the security serial number, this is one of the CEO's office. You need to get into that room every night. Every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of the KB security. You should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this key card's data. Well, Mr. Goodo, name of the CEO KB Security is Kane Bollard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data.
I wonder why.
So what does this show? Each card has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 AM at the morning of the crime. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Master in this photo. Looks like you're right. 2 minutes even isn't even enough time to brew a cup of Joe. So then, Ron Delight was clearly in the office of the KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Master Mask. Good job, you did it, Nick. That's enough. I came perilously close to erasing the record of the innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. Yay! That was a short case.
Yeah, about that.
Holy shit! Court is now adjourned. Thank God for that. Nick, you did it. You were right. You're right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy! Oh, Mr. Delight. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Delight. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick! Oh, pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself. Ouch. She stabbed me. Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree's Delights. She's our client's wife.
Desiree Delight?
Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Go behind the back on your own client? No, you've got it all wrong. I never forgive you! Wow.
Jelly, how dare you not like the pearls?
Well, anyway...
She's just a little kid that was severely isolated.
We've got to take her hand back and the thief has been caught. You're so right. And that's all thanks to Nicky boy here. Actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us brought back our own back. Thanks from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. We won the case. And why does this guy still look so glum? Oh, but I am the thief. Oh, actually, well, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that. I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, all right, amigo? Mr. Godo, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Cain Bullard was discovered. Cain Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, a body? The estimated time of death was 1 AM at October 12th. 1 AM on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you forgotten that piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? On October 12th, 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron DeLite was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLite was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security? It looks like an alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. It's going to be a noose. It's going to be the noose of that gets him hanged, kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief because he is the murderer. He's the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true. Oh, but I'm the thief, I tell you. Ron DeLite, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder. What? This can't be... This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't be back for a... Surely you won't be back... You won't be down... Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. DeLite. It wouldn't be Phoenix Wright without a murder trial. Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes. Our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. And is me. Yeah, right. Oh my god, I'm not doing that. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent for larceny. What the heck is going to happen next? I don't know. An investigation and 2 fucking trials. God damn it. But, yeah. Guess we're ended off here then, I suppose. Great.
Sadness.
Oh boy. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for being here. And we'll see you all tomorrow as we carry on. So bye bye for now. And hope to see you all tomorrow.
Bye bye.